All right, the time is finally here. We've waited so long.
Oh my goodness, yes. We've been talking about this for a while.
I know.
We were able to pull it together. Thank you so much for inviting me. Really
My pleasure, everyone. This is Miss Susanne Bowen, an incredibly talented poet and artist.
That's kind of you.
Yeah, we met a long time ago after an art show, right? At an art show.
We did.
Circle City Industrial Complex.
Indeed, yeah.
First Friday.
And we heard about your poems and everything that you're doing, and you have quite the rap sheet, right? You've been doing this a long time, and you've had so many incredible opportunities and things that you've been doing.
I have. I've been blessed with a variety of opportunities, and they were really presented from childhood on. I was always encouraged to work in the community and to give back, and so that was a large influence on where I ended up. Yeah,
and it speaks through your poems and stuff as well. Debbie Anderson says Susanne is a fantastic poet.
Hey, got some fans tuning in.
Debbie, that's very kind of you. I didn't pay her to say that. We're not going out to lunch. No.
Well, we're so excited to chat with you, and you're going to read us some of your poems as well.
I am. I selected 4 of my favorites, so hopefully we'll get to at least a couple of them.
Oh,
anyway.
we will.
Before we get into like that, I would love to hear about some of your past life. I mean, it's interesting. I'm always interested to hear how people's lives kind of take turns and twists, and you start out doing one thing and then you end up doing another. So talk to us about kind of early career stuff and this research expert and working for, in kind of the political world a little bit, and then what that transition was like getting into, or maybe maybe not getting into it initially. Maybe you were always into poetry,
but you were the intern for Senator
Birch Bayh.
Yeah.
So I think the poetry has always been kind of an undercurrent for me there. But as I mentioned, my parents were very big promoters of just being out in the community. My father was a state representative.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So my major in undergraduate school at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, was in political science and international relations.
Wow,
and
that's awesome.
Yeah, so I had the opportunity to work for Birch Bayh on foreign policy issues in Capitol Hill when I was in between my junior and senior years. So that made a big impression.
Yes. Of course, and that's kind of like a backbone to your whole future and your career and stuff, and the things that followed after that.
Exactly. And so I ended up coming back to Washington, working with a management consulting firm as a market analyst, and realized after a couple of years, really to accomplish my goals, I needed to get a master's in international business. So I went out to Phoenix, Arizona, to Thunderbird, and spent a couple of years there, got my master's in international business, came back to Washington, D.C., and was a Latin American economist for 5 years.
Wow.
Lord, you're so intelligent and smart and beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it sounds intimidating.
You got all the things. That's incredible that you just, you built your life around. And I read your work, and I'm sure your brain is just so wonderful. I love what you do.
That's very kind of you. Yeah, actually, if you just took a bird's eye view, you would just kind of probably see a lot of scrambling going on. But
it's like that sometimes, right?
Yeah, but there's a method to the madness. But never forgetting my Hoosier roots. My Hoosier roots are very important.
So you're born here?
Yeah. Born, raised in Richmond, Indiana.
Yeah,
moved back and raised a family here.
Nice.
And have an amazing son and daughter.
Oh, great. What's their names?
Nick and Maddie.
Oh, shout out Nick and Maddie.
And Henry, he's my grandson. So.
Oh, Henry.
Henry's a star, and my daughter's husband is just amazing.
But that's great to have great family around.
I do. And then my siblings live kind of scattered across the U.S. But and my kids are in New York City, so I have a fun place to visit. Yeah. But anyway, poetry really made a big comeback in 2022. I dabbled with it earlier in my career and as a parent. But I found that it was just a great creative outlet, an emotional outlet for experiences that I was encountering. I mean, there were some healthcare challenges that I had, and it was just like, wow, how do I express what's going on? And it was healthcare was just part of it, and then that passed. But I'm struck by an experience or an emotion or a beautiful sunset or a smile that I see on someone who's passing by in the street. And it's just like, man, I've got to capture this and I've got to share it with others.
I got goosebumps. Yeah, a stranger that smiles at you, right?
And so it's so important to me to be able to write my poetry in a way that others find meaning and relevance. And when I receive notes from folks from my Facebook page or otherwise and say, wow, this really made a difference, that gives me goosebumps. Head to toe.
Don't make me cry, Susanne.
Oh, no. And we won't talk about me being the family weeper, yeah.
Oh, I'm a weeper.
Yeah, my daughter's probably just cringing right now that I even mentioned that. But anyway,
no.
But, but it's a beautiful way to express, what's going on.
And not everyone can do it. And so you're just really, it's just such a gift to the world that you're out there putting your, it's vulnerable, writing poetry
you
and writing.
Vulnerable. You're definitely vulnerable.
And so I commend you for that, just putting it out there. And
I started thinking about this during the pandemic, and my website is dedicated towards increasing the sense of connection, or increasing connection, community, and a sense of belonging. And because that was pretty much shot.
Isn't that so important?
Yeah, it's so important.
Just to have a sense of belonging.
Yeah, to one's identification. And so last weekend, I had my first class. I was so excited to lead
You taught your first poetry class.
My first poetry class at St. Paul's Episcopal Church. It was a community-wide open event. Went really well. And
oh, my goodness.
So now is that a once a month or once a week kind of thing? Or
not yet, but I'll suggest it. I'll be happy to suggest it.
Okay, so before we run out of TV time here, we got a few minutes left. Let's maybe give us one of your shorter poems so that we make sure we get it in the TV time there, if you can do that.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
and then we'll do some more poems after.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be short or anything.
Okay. I'm going
no, I
to
just
do...
want it to fit inside the TV time frame.
Yeah, okay.
We can go longer after we do the soft cut.
Okay,
yeah.
So I think this is going to fit.
All right.
It's called What If. What if, for just one day and for all of society, there was no profiling? Each individual is viewed as unique and everyone respected, nothing to separate us. While families carry on, children attend school without fear of gunfire, and employees find purpose in their daily routine. What if, instead of closing oneself off from the world around to monitor social media, we help the elderly man pack his groceries, smile at fellow pedestrians, some of which wear frowns, because life isn't what it should be. That smile can make their day a bit brighter and provide them with the sense that humanity is truly caring.
Ooh. Sorry.
Not done.
Sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
So good.
What if, for 1 week, instead of ordering our morning coffee, we gave to our favorite charity a small adjustment for the people that it would impact? Business could contribute. Everyone benefits. Charities provide enhanced services. Those donating experience gratitude, and recipients' well-being is broadened. What a difference that would make. What if? Acts of kindness of any kind, sort, and value give hope, wipe away tears, beget further acts of kindness. So little effort, so much impact. What if? We just gave 1 hour, coffee proceeds, a smile. What a difference it could make.
Now you're done. I was like, it's like how timely. I mean, how, of all the times
with everything going on in the world, it just really it speaks to everyone. Like sometimes things only speak to certain people, right? But your work is something that really could speak to everyone. That like the pandemic and everything we all went through together. And it's like
that's my intention.
It's just like a human. Like I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. You're so talented.
I'm so glad to be here. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
So, Poetry for Today is her website. So go find that. And do you have like a email newsletter sign up kind of form on there? Or?
I do indeed. Yeah, you can sign up on there. And actually, I'm very soon going to rehaul my website, but right now it's sufficient. So
yeah, that's a never-ending process, isn't it?
It looks beautiful. I love that old-fashioned pen on the website.
Yeah.
Every poem I pen is with no, I'm just teasing.
Oh my gosh!
Well,
I thought you were serious.
Don't tease because Renee does that. She literally. I'm like, don't you want to use some digital tool? Use your phone. Like she's like, no, I need.
Give me the pen from the 1700s.
Only the 1700s.
The ink pen with the ink, and you dip it.
That's funny.
Okay, so we're coming up on our. We got a cut for the ABC WRTV. We're gonna do like a little soft cut, but we're gonna keep staying live on this Thursday night with Susanne.
Some more poems.
But before I do that, I want to kind of bring attention to the fact that Renee has started up her musical live streams. If you go to Renee Michelle Merrifield on Facebook, like this is one of my favorite songs that she sings. Skyfall by Adele.
What a voice. It just makes you melt.
Yeah.
So much. And your poetry is the same. Beautiful, beautiful. We're streaming and we're you can find me on Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. Mommy says, very talented poet. Thank you so much, Mama. I love you so much. And Melissa Craig, thank you for tuning in. All our friends and family, our viewers, all your followers, and ABC and all of our sponsors. We love you guys. Y'all check out Susanne Bowen, incredible, wonderfly talented poet. You check her out, y'all, and on the website, right? And everything you need to know is on there.
Poetry for today?
Absolutely, poetry for today.
Okay.
You know, right?
Please visit.
It starts with doing your first class, and then all of a sudden you're a motivational speaker. We know people. Glenville, you know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Susanne. We really appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Bye, ABC WRTV.
Bye, everybody.
Stick with us if you're watching the live stream. We're going to hang out for a little bit longer. We're going to hear more poetry. So, bye.
Bye.
All right. There we go. There's our soft cut. Now we've got all the time we need. We can.
Now we're not on national television anymore, so we can say the shit word if we want.
Totally. Now we've cut for Netflix and Hulu. And,
So what do you think, Jason?
That's good stuff. I love it.
Your
I want to hear more.
Beautiful. Yeah. We have some time to kill. Do you want to?
We're gonna check the. So there's still maybe a few minutes here.
We forgot to mention. Go to intheloop.tv. We're giving away a ton. Oh, sorry, y'all. That was my heel. My heel clacked the table. We're giving away tons of $50 free $50 the District Tap gift cards. This place is incredible. It's covered in TVs, good booze, good drinks,
how many we got?
Wings,
35
steaks.
entries. We need 100. Or it's not that we need. I mean, but we've established certain rules. We're going to make you work for it a little bit. So we want to encourage you to go to. You got 3 minutes left here on this live stream.
Y'all are slacking. Who wants these gift cards?
Look at all the different ways that you can enter for your chance to win a $50 gift card.
We're just sitting on these gift cards, y'all.
Yeah, I have so many of them. I mean, look, this is real.
And Jason will personally mail it to you with a stamp. You don't have to pay for shipping and handling. We'll send it out to you.
These are all filled with $50 gift cards. Like we're just trying to engage you guys. Give something back. You're giving up some time to watch the show and to support us and support Indianapolis. So we always have an ongoing contest, an ongoing giveaway, and right now it's and for a while it's going to be District Tap, but I'd love to give one of these away each week, but
well, dang,
you gotta
y'all,
work for it.
Y'all get your act together.
Yeah.
Just joking. We love you guys, and we just want to give you, whatever we can when we have these awesome giveaways.
It'll be all the time. I will make sure of that.
We always have giveaways, so intheloop.tv, that's all I can say. Yeah. And for now, we're going to be on for a few more minutes, y'all. We still got Susanne Bowen in the house.
And I have a poem that I can hardly wait to read.
Oh, that's
perfect.
what I want.
Please share.
Everyone will be able to relate to it.
I like
and this is why I love your work. You do create something that is relatable for everyone. It's wonderful. It's so sweet and beautiful. Okay, I can't wait to hear it. Let's hear it, Susanne.
All right, let me put these little spectacles on here.
I got one of those.
The spectacles.
The $22 special from CVS.
The Magna Zoom ones.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes they don't zoom that well.
They do the job though, right?
It's good enough. It's good enough. Okay, this poem is entitled "Take the Trip." When the stars align and I get the promotion, we move into a bigger house, and the kids go off to school. That's when we will travel. Spend more time with family, plant the garden, fix the bike. But life doesn't wait. The promotion is delayed. A larger house is not in the budget, and the kids are now off to school. Distracted by time and space, time has been squandered. It happens, we say. It's just another day. And then a life-changing event lands at our feet. Our routine, it has vanished. We reach for a seat. With eyes wide open and pounding heart, we awaken to what can be. We make a fresh start. Back on track, we start our day, acknowledge our learnings, soon on our way. We make the time to fix the bike and travel to interests that are nearby. Life unfolds as it will. It is up to us to adjust, embrace, and fulfill.
Ooh, I got goosebumps! Look at zoom in on my goosebumps. Hurry. Hurry.
Oh my gosh, they're getting bigger.
Here it goes.
Hurry. Oh, I got hairy arms.
What the?
Hold on, they're still there. They're still there.
I can, yeah.
Can you see them?
Yep. Chicken skin.
It's little bumpies. They're bumpies. Okay, that's enough of my arm. Oh.
All right.
But, fix the bike.
Yeah, that's, I mean,
to me, that poked my heart.
To me, that's like time management and priorities and things like that, and that is something
life
that
and like adulting and family and
we've all been there. Yeah.
Just fix the bike. That's so sweet. You're so freaking amazing.
Okay. Well, thank you.
These are inspirational. I cannot wait. And you have a book coming. You're getting together. You're working on a publisher.
I'm working on a publisher. I'm working on finding a publisher.
Right.
Yes.
And that's the hardest part, right?
Yes. But it's going to happen because I am determined.
Janet Helmet says, I can totally relate. That's a very relatable poem.
Wasn't that a beautiful poem? Yeah. Everything that you write is stunning.
Thank you, everyone.
I can't wait. This book is going to go off in a good way. It's going to hit. You'll be bestseller.
Well,
or whatever it's called.
We will wait to see. Thank you.
You're welcome. Very so inspirational.
They there's books on tape where like an author will read their book.
Yeah.
That would be a cool thing to have an audio version of your book to where you're just hearing constant poetry. I mean,
and your voice is perfect. It's so soothing.
Does something like that exist? I wonder. Have you looked at that at all?
I've got to believe that it does.
Yeah. I never even thought of that until you said that. But that's a good idea.
I mean, that might even be
an way to sell the book, an alternate version.
That might even be like a good content for like podcast. Yeah. And I saw you had a podcast thing on your website.
You do?
Is that
it's just
part of the template?
Yeah, it's part of the template.
I wasn't sure. I was like, ooh, podcast.
But that can happen in the future.
Well, you know someone that can get you on the podcast. Who would that be?
Yeah.
I can produce it.
Okay. This is very fun.
From this very
I'm so excited for your book to come out. It's incredible. It's so inspirational just to see, I told you before the show, I'm a poet as well.
Yes, and we've talked about collaborating.
Absolutely.
Which would be so cool.
And it's happening. And we're going to get you in my studio. You said you've written a song, your first song, and you're working on your second one for your grandson.
I am.
And I would love to help you with that. We got to come over, hang out.
Bunnies in the morning.
Yeah, Bunnies in the morning. That is so cute. I want to know what it's
Bunnies
about.
in the morning. What's that?
Doesn't that remind you of like
bunnies jumping around and just
That's a poem?
It's a song that I'm writing for my grandson.
So sweet. I can literally almost smell the poem, like fresh.
I was going to say smell the bunny. I was like, wait, what?
No, like fresh morning air, fresh cut grass.
Yeah, I'm just
Renee, you've never smelled a morning in your life.
Well, maybe it was early morning.
Yeah, it's 11:45.
No, I wish I was an early bird. Are you an early bird?
Actually, I am.
What time do you wake up? Naturally.
Naturally, 5:30.
Oh, hell no.
But it just depends. If I stay out late, then I am going to have to take a nap.
Oh, my goodness. I know so many people and friends that they just wake up like 5:30, 6. His dad wakes up at like 4 or something crazy.
Okay, no, I would never do that.
Now listen, that's too 5:30.
You talking about my dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just up there for Christmas, and I was on the couch out in the one room or whatever, the living room, and
he comes out at 4.
Which I like. Yeah, he'll come out like 5 a.m. And so I'd like, all right, time to get up. And so I get to spend some time in the early morning with my dad, just sitting next to him.
That's super cool.
I regret not. Sometimes I have to get up for the baby I nanny, at like 7 or 8 a.m.
Shout out to Lula.
Shout out to Tallulah. She's downstairs
Go to
chilling.
bed, Tallulah.
Go to bed, Tallulah. But she, what was I going with that? But you feel like you're missing something when you sleep in, there's something magical about the morning.
Yeah, the fresh morning air, the beginnings.
So nice.
Yeah, I love it.
I like it so much. I am just super excited for everything that you have, everything that you're putting out there. I mean, it's so relatable. My stuff is so dark, and it's about like love and pain, mostly.
Well, I have some things about pain and hope. Actually, I have a poem here, hope.
About hope. Mm-hmm. Can we hear it? That sounds so wonderful.
Sure. And it's I think something that will fit within our time frame.
Yeah. You guys, and make sure you check out Susanne Bowen, y'all. She's just incredible. And keep on the lookout because this fantastic
Poetry
lady is going to get her book out here soon. And I'm going to vicariously learn and live through you as you go through that process. And maybe we can go through it together and get these books out here.
I suggested that we did. What I learned, I'm going to be sharing with you. So.
Yes, please. Because I know how hard it is to find, to get those final steps done with the publishing. Oh, all that. If there's any, publishers out there maybe that is watching this show,
there's a lot of tools for self-publishing.
Well, we've looked into that. We're not really interested in self-publishing, are we?
We want to get a publisher.
I'm speaking for both of us.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with self-publishing. I think it's wonderful.
And some people really do it well.
I'm going to try and get my own publisher.
Right. So. I can't even, I wish I had someone just to send text for me, and check my messages, let alone a damn publisher.
I would like to have a personal assistant.
Wouldn't that be nice? Let alone having to self-publish a book. I know Amazon has some good options as well.
They do. There's a lot of good options.
But, if you get yourself a good publisher, then I just feel like that greatens the chance of it going viral and getting you that money that you deserve back.
But I'm sure the trade-off is that they make a
money
big percentage of the money.
That's
so,
true.
You could do your own promotion and your own promotion
and keep all of it.
So that's where my analytics come into play. So I'll have to do with and without,
and see what's the pros and cons.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so this poem is about hope.
It's entitled Hope.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it. Thank you so much.
Sure. When long days have a moment of unexpected joy that cause you to pause, reflect, then a smile unfolds, and your determination to never give up, you believe, might just be a turning of the tide, the opening you seek. For the yoke is binding, and the question becomes, will the stress resolve if I pray harder, give more? Will this puzzle be solved? One's burden may be silent or present for all to see. No matter, life hurries around us, and there are no guarantees. Hope may present as a kind gesture or to independence to a degree. Regardless, a guiding light, a beacon, that if we look, we can see, through the shadow of night, in a landscape, a perspective of all that we can be.
Ooh.
Again, I'm sensing a bit of a theme here. It's like time management still and
hope
poetry
and
challenges.
And life and love. And
it gets deep.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, but that's, life is deep. Life is wonderful. I mean, life has all kinds of aspects. I mean, it can present wonderful opportunities and challenges.
And painful ones.
Yeah, some things you just, you don't sweep under the carpet. You address and you deal with. And then you become, a more rounded individual, I think.
Absolutely. Joseph Franklin is watching. He says, it's so good to see and hear you both. Great poetry. Wow, Susanne. Also, Jason is dropping some truth about self-publishing. Save those coins. So DJ Iron Lion agrees with me. Shout out to him. He's been in the studio in the past. He's
great. He's a very talented DJ. Yeah, we love
About
you.
time to have him back on the show, I think.
Absolutely. I don't know. I just think your poetry just sets you apart in the way that you are just... The way it's just framed and it's so warm and it's really great. And you dive into these depths of feelings, different feelings, of life and love. And I always said that love is not, of course it's not easy, but it's not all just great, right? Like love, like true love is super painful and and the love of life is painful. People, we live and we die.
All you need is love.
It's all very painful. And so I love that you're able to show you the beauty through even, the undertones of the pain. It's all still beautiful that, we're here and we're alive and you're able to write about it and affect other people like that. It's great.
Well, that's very kind of you to say, Renee. Thank you.
It's really wonderful. I love your stuff. Ooh, we got to write a poem together.
Yes, we do. This weekend.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's check the giveaway.
I know y'all ain't got nothing else added onto there. 35. Wah, wah.
Let me refresh. Yeah, 35. No one did a single entry. That's
y'all,
weird.
I'm gonna see if I can talk to Jolly and figure it out. Maybe 100's too much for y'all.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll switch giveaway systems or do something else. Like a few episodes ago, we actually did. Impromptu. It was like, all right, if you go to our Spotify page and do a poll and answer the Q&A, then I'm going to give away to the first one that responds. So I did that, and that was
like that.
That was William.
A little easier
Willett won that one. So, yeah.
What is this? I just got here. Joseph Franklin. Yo, we have renowned, talented poet Susanne Bowen in the house.
It's the In the Loop TV show. We stream every Thursday at 7 p.m. We are broadcasting on ABC,
baby.
WRTV. We're on every single podcast platform, and we are 24/7 inside of the hotels.
Yeah, and every Saturday at midnight, we're playing in all the bars in Indy. So you're going to see your face plastered all over Indianapolis.
The way you mention that, you're like, we're on all the TV. No, it's just like the TVs have, sports bars have all
ABC.
these TVs up there, and it's on, ABC. Yeah. And so we get so many friends and people that know us that are snapping pictures like, look, I'm watching you in the bar. So that's
and a lot of times I have gigs every Saturday pretty much.
Well, this one coming up this Saturday.
You're going to come, right?
I'm going to be there.
Just Westfield.
And I'm going to, waiting for the midnight.
Yeah, and this isn't going to be on this Saturday, right? This will be next Saturday.
No, actually, this is going to be on this Saturday.
Okay.
Yep.
At Joe's Grill, right when my gig is done at midnight, we'll be able to see us on the big screen.
Oh boy, looking forward to it.
Hey, Suzanne, come on the big screen. Hopefully, I'm sure everybody has ABC, so it's pretty cool. But
absolutely,
yeah,
very fun.
Is there any? Do you have any more? One or two more?
You
don't have to.
Yeah,
you don't want to.
No. I have one more.
Perfect.
And, let's see.
They're so wonderful.
Thank you. This one is called Patience. None of us have dealt with anything having to do with being
never.
That's
not a virtue at all. No, I am the most impatient person. Poor Jason. He's helped me become a little more patient over the years.
Poor me.
But I have
celebrating
good
7
qualities,
years.
But yeah, we just celebrated our 7 years.
That was why we took it. This is actually our first live stream of 2024. We took a couple weeks off. One was our 7-year anniversary. Whee! That was happened to fall on a Thursday, and then the last one was because she was in LA singing with the Jim Mercy collection. So this is our first live stream of 2024. So before we go forward, I do want to just kind of pull up we were talking about Dude, Renee's band. Go to Dude on Facebook, and they got a schedule right there at the top. You can see where they're playing at all times to keep that nice and updated.
Every weekend.
This weekend, my neighborhood, West
Joe's Grill, baby.
I can hardly wait.
Yeah, Saturday, y'all. Thank you so much, Joseph Franklin. DJ Iron Lion says happy anniversary. Thank you so much. Yeah, just 7 years, babies.
That's someone with a long winning relationship too. We see him gushing over his wife, his love over span of many years. So
few decades.
Congratulations, you guys. You're the best. Yeah.
Thank you. We're lucky. We are lucky for sure.
All right, let's hear this poetry.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So this is called Patience.
Patience.
Beautiful.
Patience.
Are you listening, Renee?
I'm listening.
Everybody very quiet. Yeah. Okay. Would it be for the first bird to land upon the feeder, or rain to nurture the fields and cool the day? Replace conflict with peace and suffering with joy. There's nothing to gain over that which we have no influence. So begin again, reframe. Seasons cannot be hurried, nor process upon which we rely. Relationships are cultivated. Musical compositions are written with intention, then fully come alive. So why press and hurry, look closely, for to deny the nature of patience inhibits our need to simplify. So inhale deeply, breathe in life-giving air, trust time will resolve our restlessness and all that we can bear. For impatience is an eager foe, willing to undermine, to take a hold, but providence is stronger still, steadfast and humble, 100-fold.
Oh,
you like that?
I love it.
Nice.
Every single one of your pieces are so beautiful, well thought out, and meaningful. It's great.
Well, I could have brought more, but I thought four was probably
nice.
No, and we are so excited to, get your book in our hands. And
Sharon Noel throwing you some hearts.
Sharon!
Oh, nice.
Love you, girl. Come to Joe's Grill this Saturday. Bring the girls. We'll be there, right, Sharon? Right, Suzanne? Sorry.
Yes.
Sharon's the one that was calling.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
we'll be there.
We'll be there. Absolutely.
I love it. And make sure everybody check out poetryfortoday.com.
Absolutely. I update it monthly, sometimes weekly, sometimes bi-weekly, just depends. So yeah.
And your classes, are those open for the public? Well, there was just that one, and it's to be scheduled.
To be scheduled.
So if there's anything, you'll put it on your website.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to.
And
doing
then
more.
maybe people that see the show can come to your class or something as well.
Yeah, I'd love it. I'm looking forward to scheduling my next one.
So cool. Did you have fun?
Oh, I had a blast, and the people were just so supportive. And I asked for feedback. I said, hey, what can I be doing differently? And they said,
nothing, girl.
Actually, no. There's a 15-year-old who's very, very accomplished, and she said, I would like for you to ask other people what it meant to them after you've read the poem.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I thought that was a really cool idea.
But she's 15. Yeah. What can she? How accomplished can she really be?
Sometimes these kids are just inspirational, right?
She is amazing. She is amazing.
It's great advice, you know, because
I read her poetry. I mean, she wrote some poetry with
some good stuff.
Oh yeah, she's great.
I mean, to know, it's a very deep question from a 15-year-old to say that. It's really sweet, you know.
Well, she's very educated. She's very well read. She has her own personal library, So
it's so sweet.
Yeah,
I mean,
I can see collaborating with her.
Right, do it. You know, to ask someone that question, like, what did my poem mean to you, and to find out that answer, because it could fuel you for your future poems, or just kind of solidify what you created. That it did, because when you change stuff and you keep changing it, just how people are about their own work. We're very hard on ourselves, and so you have perfection and you're just like, oh no, whatever, and you scribble and write something. But if someone, if they tell you what that meant to you, meant to them, right?
Was really, really awed by what she had to write. And it's a special shout out to Ava.
Shout out Ava.
With a beautiful name, too.
Yeah,
I say we collaborate, you collaborate with Ava, and we cannot wait to see this upcoming book.
Oh, I can't wait to show it to you.
Thank you so much. Is there any other websites or anyone are you on the social media, or is it just Poetry for Today?
No, I'm on Facebook, and that's going along with my SEO revamp. So you're going to see me probably very soon on Instagram, and
boom.
Yeah.
And you'll put those links on your website.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
The website's about all you need, and the social media can get so overwhelming.
But I do need some support with that, and that's happening.
One of my favorite. You're getting an Instagram tomorrow, you said.
I'm getting support. I'm signing off on some work tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Climbing on up. Hey, always.
No time to sleep.
A random idea just popped into my head. One of my favorite poets. His name's Tyler Knott Gregson. He actually, this tattoo I have, when I was a teenager, I got it, but it says, "What you are, I am. If it's wings you need, it's wings I will grow."
Oh, Mom.
And
get it back up there.
He does these beautiful typewriter series. So every poem, he posts every poem separately, and then he'll just put his name at the bottom. I don't know, that'd be something cool. Maybe, like, obviously we're waiting for your book, but if you had extra poems, you can type it, put your name on it, put it on the internet, and it could go viral, and your name's just plastered right on there, so you get that recognition.
Another good idea by Renee.
When you get that book, Suzanne, you come back to the In the Loop TV show.
And we will promote the poop out of it.
We'll show that. Renee, such language. Your mom is watching. My mom is watching.
This has been great. Thanks so much.
Thank you for coming.
so much, Suzanne. You're so incredible, and it's been an honor to have you on the show. You're so inspirational for me as a writer and a poet, and your stuff is wonderful. I want to try to write some stuff in the format that you have. Like, it's so unique and so beautiful.
With a feather quill.
And that we need to get.
You gotta have the ink. You gotta have the ink.
Dip it in the well.
Dip it in.
You get 3
letters.
Up.
You gotta have pinkies up. You gotta 3 letters.
Oh,
Dip. Pinkies up.
Yeah. Pinkies up.
Y'all make sure you check out Susanne Bowen, everybody. Poetryfortoday.com.
Thank you.
She is so wonderful. A new book coming soon. I cannot wait. I will be the first one to buy it. And you can follow her to make sure you keep up to date with her and her classes and her poetry on her website, poetryfortoday.com.
And I will mention, I am going to start offering poetry writing services.
Oh, yes, we were talking about this. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about that. So, a customized poem for someone.
So I will have a template, and I will ask the individual who's requesting a poem just to tell me various aspects and attributes of what they would like for me to write a poem for.
That is so sweet.
Yeah, that's going to happen in the next couple of weeks.
Customized poems that you can...
Special occasions, any occasion,
Right, or for a loved one, for your wife, for your daughter, grandson, birthdays. Yeah. And you actually wrote what was it for your grandsons? You wrote it. Was it a song or a poem?
Well, I did write a song, but I wrote a poem for his baptism.
His baptism, that's what it was. That's so sweet.
It was sweet.
You are just incredible.
Hallmark is going to come knocking.
That's what I said. You never know.
You never know.
You never know. God is so good. He just gives us all these opportunities, right?
Absolutely.
So I will just, hope for nothing but the best. And I know your book's going to take off. This stuff is incredible. I'm super excited to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. This has been so fun. I've really looked forward to it.
It's my pleasure, Jason.
Joseph Franklin says, she was awesome. Missed a lot, so I will be rewatching it all later. So
absolutely.
You can catch these, the full episodes on Facebook, of course, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn. We go live there as well. But after the fact, you can, you see the archives. But we also broadcast Saturday nights at midnight on ABC, WRTV. We're on all your favorite podcast platforms. And, of course, all the social media sites. We do little snippets and everything. So we are everywhere. You can't escape us, even if you wanted to. But why would you want to?
Why would you want
because
to?
we have giveaways.
We'll follow you home.
We have all these giveaways. Come on, guys.
We do.
We're giving away stuff. We're bribing you to watch the show.
So good.
We're bribing you to watch the show. So
and make sure you go to intheloop.tv and just do the little tiny baby things to get that free $50 The District Tap gift card.
That's right.
I love what you guys do. I mean, it's amazing stuff, and it's different, and it's locally based, and it's super cool.
Thank you. We're lucky to do what we love.
We
love Indiana, and it's cool to show the different aspects of Indiana. I love that you were born here in Richmond, right? And then you based your family here, and that's exactly what I want to do.
3 Hoosiers in this room.
Hey,
who knew?
Born a Hoosier.
People don't see it a lot of the time. Even Hoosiers don't even see it. I think a lot of Hoosiers are obsessed with Indiana, and we just love it. We just love it. And then there's some Hoosiers, they're like, Indiana. But I just always imagine if I ever got famous or whatever, just still building my family here and then traveling and stuff.
Absolutely.
But it's a beautiful place to have a family.
It is. There's a lot of diversity in terms of geography, and the people are really awesome.
And the music scene, the art scene. We met at an art show, right?
Yeah,
that was pretty cool at the Stutz building.
Very cool. It was very cool.
That Stutz building is large, and they had that whole thing filled up.
Not Stutz. It was a Circle City Industrial Complex.
Didn't we start? We started at Stutz. Part of us did. Part of the
No, it was Circle City. Well, I don't know. You and Josh might have.
No, didn't we meet me and you and Josh at there? At the Stutz, right?
Circle City Industrial
No, we met at the Stutz, didn't we?
No.
No, he has a final word. But I think Josh and I met, and his brother started at the Stutz, and then we went over.
That could be, We joined up with you.
We love JD.
JD.
He's so much fun.
He's a trip.
Those boys are awesome.
You said he's the best. That's awesome.
Those boys are great. They're just so funny. Shout out to JD and Josh. We love you guys.
Absolutely.
DJ Iron Lion, thank you for watching. Message me, man. Let's get you on the show. I was thinking you weren't actually on In the Loop. You were on Renee's show a couple years ago.
Merrifield show.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm still waiting for the opportunity to wear the shirt that you gave me and go to one of the clubs and slap down that
little card.
Yeah, that card. Be like, I'm VIP. Let me in.
The one that never expires.
That's right. No expiration.
5 years later,
I'm like, what does that mean? I could get in anywhere.
Hey, go for it.
That's right. I'm gonna.
VIP, baby. VIP. Joseph Franklin said yes. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for viewing. Joseph and Melissa Craig, Mommy, we love you. And all of Suzanne's friends that tuned in today, Debbie.
Friends and fans.
Absolutely.
We
thank you to Mystic
it.
Images and Shen Yun. We are excited to check that show out. Yes. We're excited to see more from Mystic Images live streaming from inside of their tattoo shop. Gonna be looking at their artists and talking to people that are getting their tattoos, and like everyone is always happy. We spent days in there shooting footage, and everyone just kind of loves what they do, and they have there's a special bond, a personal relationship between the person that's
the artist and the tattooer,
piercing your skin. So.
Yeah, they're about to tattoo.
You got any tattoos, Suzanne?
You got any tattoos?
I do not have any.
I don't either.
Good for you.
Renee's making it up for the both of us.
Well, that's great. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm
going to get all my past show logos going down my back.
No.
Nightlights, Real Scene TV, Lifestyle Indie, and then In Loop. TV show right down my back.
There you go.
That would be so cute.
Go big or go home.
I'm about to get a very large dragon that I
Austin,
have been.
better late than never. What's
Austin
up,
Isaac, love you, buddy. We miss you. Come hang out in the studio soon.
You guys are such an amazing pair. I mean, just being a co-host and being a visitor to the set. I mean, it's just a natural. I mean, it's so cool.
Thank you. Speaking of natural, you're natural on the camera, man.
Oh, yeah.
You can have your own little podcast.
She was telling me beforehand. She's like, I've made a lot of presentations. This is no big deal.
Oh, see, you can tell.
I have a master's degree in some.
You're out here,
physical.
My family's probably laughing, just like, oh my God, no.
Senator Burke, bye. You know what I'm saying? You had your fair share of probably public speaking. And
I've done my fair share of public speaking. That's true. Yeah.
You're a natural.
Get out. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for sharing your wonderful poetry. So wonderful. And we will see you all next time on In the Loop. Shout out to Susanne Bowen.
Shout out to Renee, who's going to be in Westfield this Saturday.
Yeah, Joe's Grill, y'all. Come check out Dude. Me and Suzanne and Jason will be there. So it's
January
going to be a
20th.
cool crew.
And hopefully JD and Josh too, and Meg.
Get them out there. They're wonderful.
And
I'm working on it.
I have a buddy coming in from out of town that I have not seen in 40 years. 40 years. He was my best friend in 5th grade. Like, I am so super excited to see him. Shout out to Mike Semler. Like, we got stood up in front of class one time because we were laughing. I don't know what we were snickering about, but the teacher said, "Oh, you got something funny? Why don't you come up here and dance, or not dance, but laugh in front of the class." So we sheepishly went up there and we stood in front of the class, and then we looked at each other. And then I laughed so hard that a bunch of snot flew out of my nose and down my face. And then we lost it. We were laughing hysterically. And she's like, "Just sit down, you two." She didn't know what to do with this. Shout out to Miss Miller. Sorry for the woes that I caused, but as my best friend, what can I do?
I'm so excited for you guys to be reconnected. We'll have to introduce you since you'll be there. Really excited to meet him and his wife.
I'm really going to need a shout out from the stage.
Of course.
Talk about Jason is reconnecting with his friend that he hasn't seen in 40 years. I mean, come on. That's a story.
And a big shout out for Suzanne as well. We'll have to sing some of your favorite songs.
Oh, wow. I'm speechless. Wow.
They take requests as long as it fits inside of the songs that they know.
Yeah, the band knows like 700 songs or something. Okay, it's crazy.
Probably can find something.
You probably find something.
Just look at the set list and point at it, and then she'll dedicate it to you.
Exactly.
All right, let's get out of here. Enough with this live stream. Thank you so much, Suzanne.
Oh, absolutely.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Suzanne.
This is for real this time. This is a real cut.
We will see y'all next time. Live stream Thursday at 7, Saturday at midnight on ABC, and 24/7 inside Indianapolis hotels.